doing? This is Richard Corey with the MLS Network. Now, I've been on the show talking a lot about the music industry and recording artists. And now that I'm in my third year of law school, I realize there's a lot of similarities between a recording artist and an attorney. Both a recording artist and an attorney want to be heard by as many people as possible. A recording artist uses art to express themselves. Expression is art. An attorney uses rhetoric, the exaggerated and strategic implementation of word choice, to express themselves. And what is more expressive than that? Now, with these similarities, I remember when I was growing up, for a recording artist, there were these really strict barriers to entry. In other words, if you could make it on TRL or onto the radio, you made it. That's it, you did it. Same thing for an attorney. I had this idea of, if you could make it past the LSAT, go through this rigid education, and then pass the bar, boom, you made it. There were these strict barriers, because not everyone can do it. There's the 1% that made it on TRL, and everybody else. There's that small percent that made it through the LSAT, law school, and the bar, and everybody else. These strict barriers. But today, there are no barriers. It's a free-for-all. Okay, you have the recording artists who are signed to major labels. You have recording artists who can upload an infinite number of videos on YouTube, the social networks. There's no barriers to entry. And you would think that would make it easier. It actually makes it almost impossible to differentiate yourself. Same thing for an attorney. Now, there's all these lower tier law schools popping up, and these programs that allow students that didn't score so well on the LSAT to get through law school. So this idea of making it through law school and this strict barrier to, making it isn't what it used to be. There's some states with almost 70,000 attorneys. How do you differentiate yourself? Now, for a recording artist, a lot can be done through smoke and mirrors. In other words, if I want to be the new hot rapper, I can go rent a nice car and a couple nice outfits and record a music video. Now I look like I'm part of that 1%. But can an attorney do that? Is it smart to present yourself as an attorney, as the Rolls Royce, when you're pulling up in a Civic? It's not really smart. The only thing for an attorney to do is become the best. Now, a lot of the initial career of a recording artist has to do with where you sign. You sign to a major label. Same thing with an attorney. What law school you go to. If you go to one of these top tier law schools, that has a lot to do with where you get your first job, how much you get paid coming out of the gates. But once you're out of these gates, and once you're in the industry, all that doesn't matter. So it's all about differentiating yourself. And, it's not the lotto ticket that you think it is. Because you can buy as many tickets as you want, but that doesn't mean you're going to win. This is Rich with the MLS Network. You're watching Mr. Law School, which you should be studying.